Hi, this is Carl. I'm here with Michael Siggins, who is the founder and publisher of ChannelPro Magazine. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Carl, thanks for having me today.
And we're going to have you on a longer program, but today I just wanted to do a quick hit and talk about the upcoming events that we're doing together. ChannelPro is coming to Dallas and to Baltimore in the next few months, and I'm going to be doing part of my SMB Roadshow in association with that. So thanks for having me.
Hey, well, I'm glad to be here. And you'll be doing more than just the roadshow together. If I don't mind, just give me if I can give a little overview of the ChannelPro events that we're doing, Carl.
Absolutely.
All right, so hopefully many of you are familiar with ChannelPro, but if not, just a quick overview. So channelpronetwork.com is where you can find everything about us. We've got a great website that's filled with kind of news, best practices, insights from our staff. Folks like Mr. Carl here are a regular contributor to everything that we do, whether it's blogs and information on the website or training programs that we're offering, or even the live events. We do a lot with Carl and with many folks within the SBS community and the SMB community of integrators. Today we're really focusing a bit on our live events, and we're doing 4 of them this year in 2018. We will be in Dallas on March 6th and 7th. We'll also be in Baltimore on May 7th and 8th, Boston, September 5th and 6th, and then Long Beach, California, November 5th and 6th. And I kind of mentioned 2 days for each of those cities. And by the way, I'm sure Carl will give you a link to more information on those events. We're in each of those cities for 2 days. On one day is sort of our main event. That's the ChannelPro SMB Forum. We usually have around 130 to 150 local MSPs and IT integrators, IT consultants of all stripes who join us for the day for a jam-packed day of educational sessions. And we can send you a link for more information on that. But we cover all the things that we found out that folks like you want to know based on our research and working with folks like Carl too to help us sort of define the subject matter. But this year we'll be talking about lead generation, operational efficiency for folks either starting or trying to grow their MSP practice, something we call moving up the value stack, which is to add new solutions to your portfolio that can drive additional revenue and profit for your firm. We're also doing what we call a Tech Trends TV show, which is kind of like a Tech Trends game show, rather, which is a very interactive and fun way to impart information about trends in hardware specifically. And we do that in a game show format. We give out prizes. We have hooting and hollering, people cheating and fighting, and it's awesome. You should be there for that.
Cheating and fighting, that's good.
Yeah, right. It's just like a holiday at Carl's house. And then also a bunch of what we call mini sessions throughout the day covering some other topics and things like that. So anyway, I don't want to give that all away right now. But that is our jam-packed ChannelPro SMB Forum. But something new, and by the way, Carl is involved in a lot of that during the day. He can share that more with you later. But Carl has been a regular contributor to our ChannelPro events over the last few years. Something else we're doing together, which I'm pretty excited about, is we're doing some workshops on what we call the pre-day. So of the 2 days we're in each city, on the day before our ChannelPro event, we're doing some workshops. And we're really thrilled that Carl is the guy putting the very first workshop we've ever done together. And Carl, you want to tell folks a little bit about that, what we're going to be doing in each of those cities?
Yeah, so part of what I'm doing there is putting it together with the content for my SMB Roadshow. So this year, the SMB Roadshow is, the topic is the killer combo, managed services plus cloud services. And so the reason it's a killer combo is, to be honest, those two work so well together. Some pundits have said, if you're not into cloud, if you're still working on managed services, well, you're working in the past. And I think that's just silly. Having sold millions of dollars worth of managed services and millions of dollars worth of cloud services, I can assure you they go very, very well together. So I'm going to start with the 25 most absolutely critical, unbreakable laws that you have to follow to have a perfectly working managed service business. And then we talk about, the modern cloud service offerings and what's going on with serverless architecture and so forth. And then we talk about how you put them together to make even more money in a big, big bundle.
Well, that's awesome. And so these workshops are going to be 3 hours long. And there certainly is a fee to join, but I believe Carl is boasting that you will make that ticket admissions fee back very quickly. And I can promise you it will. I've seen some of the work he's done, and I've seen the agenda for the day. It's really pretty awesome. And for everyone who joins the workshop, not only do you get this amazing workshop with Carl, but there's also that evening, you are welcome to also join ChannelPro and Carl, where I think he's going to cover some breakable laws, but that's only during the cocktail reception that night. We invite you all to come with us and join us at the cocktail reception that evening, and then we're going to give you a free pass to come back the next day to the ChannelPro SMB Forum event. So it really becomes really a 2-day jam-packed session where we're going to fill your head with a lot of best practices, a lot of really actionable strategies that you can take home. And we're not talking things that are on like a 12-month plan, but as soon as you get back to your office, you can really start rolling these things out.
Exactly.
Which is what I know that Carl prides himself on, and so does ChannelPro. We certainly think strategically long-term, but tactically you can begin all of these things right away, which is what makes, I think, this combination of Carl and his Roadshow and ChannelPro such a really, really formidable partnership.
Yes, and to be honest, one of the reasons that I do so much with ChannelPro is the content is phenomenal, and the people are great to work with, and it really is, it's 2 days of fun and education.
Awesome.
Very good. So we hope to see you at one of those ChannelPro events coming up this year, and I will put the link down below.
That sounds great. Hey, Carl, thanks for having me today.